able to do, the different roles you've been able to play already this season. Just how has that been for you playing those different roles?
I'd say it's been challenging. It's a really tough process because you gotta take in each game plan and play your positions differently, learn the scheme differently, and understand your role. Like even if I don't start or come off the bench, you gotta understand what your role is to the team and how valuable I can be playing these different positions to help the team win.
I mean, what does that say about the trust that they have in you? Because not every player can necessarily do that.
It shows that they trust me a lot and see that I can be versatile as a player and not just be set in one box to just set in this one role to do this. It showed that our defense is also versatile too, putting us across the board to make plays from across the board from each position, showing that like I can be dynamic as a player as that fit into our defensive scheme.
And then you talked about just the technique you have in forcing the ball out. Why does that work so well for you?
I say the technique in forcing the ball that was just in training camp. Ever since a kid, like I always grew up watching like Charles Woodson, Ed Reed, like people who had big takeaways. So I noticed I like took their scheme, watched their film, and just took it to my game, like trying to bring the emphasis of the ball. We always say the ball is the program. So when we look, and I see a player and I see the ball loose, or I feel like I got an opportunity to take that the ball from, I always go for it, and then I always try to secure the tackle as well.
The ball is the program. Can you kind of unpack what
Um,
that means a little bit?
I mean, the ball is the program because the ball gets you paid. It gets you. It's everything about the program. You can't score points without the ball. You can't get nowhere without the ball. You got to make sure it's secure, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. It's everything to us. So you got to always make sure, like, especially as a defense player, you see the ball. If you can get it, get it. If not, take away what you can and make sure you secure the tackle.
For you, what's it like just kind of seeing this group? Obviously now they've gotten so many takeaways in 3 games. What's it like seeing you guys all try to like have that mentality and it's showing up in games now?
It showed that we, like we said, like the ball is program. It showed that we want to emphasize that in the young guys and in as our culture, like make it known that Memphis defense, when we come to play, we try and get the ball back. We, of course, we want to get big plays, make sure the scheme right. But if we can get a three and out and get the ball back, that's the make it easy game for us.
Definitely. And so for you, I mean, it's you came here a couple of years ago, but just what's it been like for you now, playing back at home, finding a role, and just trying to make sure you take advantage of just being back home playing for your hometown school.
I say it's been great. Memphis embraced me as soon as I got here. I had a couple injuries early on that kind of set me back mentally and physically, so I had to sit down, get my mind right. Like Coach Barnes said, he didn't want to speak about a couple things, but I had some setbacks, so I had to really lock in on like earning my role, getting on special teams, coming in to be a defensive effective, and just owning my position. I say.
And what's it like for you? And obviously, you get to you played at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, but now that you're able to contribute in this way, does it excite you more? Like, hey, I'm not just home, but I'm contributing in the way that I thought I would coming back here.
Yes, sir. It actually has, especially that if you notice, like the fourth quarter, like 2 minutes left, had a crowd. You hear the crowd exciting, 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 forcing those three false starts. That's just it's like a big feeling, give you chills, like to know that you're at home. You get to embrace the crowd, see all the fans cheering for you, like room for you to win. It's a great feeling.
Are you happy that you made the decision to transfer?
Yes, ma'am. I actually am happy that I made that decision. I feel like it was best for me and my family and the city. Like it ain't no place like playing in Memphis. Like you get that feeling, that grind, the grit. Like Coach Barnes says, like our players always say, that blue collar mentality of you got to bring that dog out of you, you bring the best out of you. You play in Memphis, you gonna feel a difference, especially playing in the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah, I know you were talking about some of the setbacks. How did you handle that mentally just to keep going?
My mom, my little sister. I have a little 4-year-old sister and a 6-year-old sister, and every time I see them, they kind of motivate me to do more, like to not give up, to push myself, to have somebody to look up to. Like every time I come home, to see them, they embrace me, love me, hug me, like show me that I'm doing something right. And the family back home, like coming to the games, pushing me, teammates, coaches, like embracing me, showing the love that they care and that they want me to do better and be great at what I'm doing.